a public service announcement with guitar.
Hello and welcome to Strummerville Sessions. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll be introducing you to some of the best emerging talent in UK music. Tonight, I'll be hooking up with tropical punk outfit Rum Shabeen, My Boys, and also Scar-Induced Riff Raff. Two artists who took centre stage at Strummerville's Carnival celebrations this summer. So, as Joe Strummer would have said, let's get on with it.
I'm an old punk, and I've got a kid, and he wants to do all the things that I did. He wants to go out, and he wants to get pissed. There's so many things he wants to do, so write him a list. But he goes like this: get your lip pissed, spin a couple of face on your shirt, get a girlfriend and smoke some West leather mini skirts, make sure I touch her into dispute to your brain. On the down and refuse to get a job. Punctuate your sentence if you swear where to go. And never forget, the summer is gone.
So, Rum Shabeen, first off, where did the name come from?
Shabeens are like blues parties and that, people just doing it themselves, breaking down doors and setting up things. And that's kind of like the way the industry is, really. You've got to sort of do it yourself now if you want to get anywhere. Rum means odd, so it's kind of like odd party, and that's what our gigs are like.
Never take it off, cause when I met you, I was wearing mine. Never had a dog, she don't have the big cool nose. You probably know cause you came along and I had to get a job. I was just so much choice, so you could keep your faith, keep writing songs, still pay.
How did you get involved with Strummerville then?
They heard some more music and said, what do you want to do? We said, put out a single.
How they would let us work fitted with, you know, the sort of Shabeen philosophy as well. So, you know, we had sort of control over, you know, what we wanted to do. They just sort of helped us, you know, fund that and get our ideas done, which, you know, ourselves.
Do it this way, do it that way, do it this way, do it like your dad. I'm an old punk, and I've got a kid, and she wants to do all the things that I did. She wants to go up, and she wants to get pissed. And if it wasn't for the Sutherland law, he probably wouldn't exist.
Next up, Riff Raff.
It's one of our new songs.
We started a band basically out of myself and Harry, my writing partner, just writing songs at university. We put them onto the internet, onto MySpace, which had just started relatively at the time. They got a lot of attention, randomly out of the blue, kind of got a lot more attention than we expected. And that led to us being asked to play some of the Radio 1 festivals. Like, our first gig as a band, technically, was at Glastonbury, like, for Radio 1 introducing, and that was out of nowhere, basically. It was like a really natural progression of us working crazily hard and raising our profile as much as we could ourselves, and then that obviously caught the eye of Strummerville.
Didn't do it for the money, I just did it for the bragging right. My voices have me. When there's trouble between us, there's trouble in paradise. My voices have me. So here comes the love, now here comes the happy nights. My voices have me. So you keep the money, honey, I'll keep the bragging right. My voices have me. Still beating, unsettled. My
really, really important to have someone behind you, like a management company or a charity.
So it's a massive kind of package builder and a support in terms of...
but like not in like the cheesy X Factor kind of way, but more in like a very
like
organic...
A product, moulding into a product.
It's really organic. It's like they're not trying to change the world, they're just trying to help young kids kind of have the platform that they need to get the attention that they probably deserve without kind of selling out to X Factor and putting so much money into it that it's non-organic.
Keeping the music industry of what it's
a lot more real, you know. It's so much more real life, and like that's exactly what Joe would have wanted, and I think that the way that they're performing that is incredible, you know.
Do it for the money, do it for the money now. Hey, I said do it for the money, do it for the money now. Hey, I said do it for the money, do it for the money now.
So like you said, Joe Strummer, what is it about Joe and why is he so inspirational and, I don't know, just kind of seems to kind of spread the passion?
As someone who was born in 1984, it wasn't really my generation. I didn't get the chance to go out and actually see the Clash when they were playing live in London or wherever. Looking back on it, it was like so inspirational in that way that you really felt you were part of it. Even though I didn't actually go to any of the gigs, I've had so much contact with it through Strummerville. Joe's all around me.
He lived for like what he was doing as opposed to what he might have got out of it at the end of it, sort of thing. And you see like videos of him performing, he's properly in some kind of zone, which like is rare.
It wasn't just good time music, it was actually saying something, and that kind of message is so current today. Looking back on the punk scene now, it's so relevant at the moment, more so than it probably ever has been in the last kind of 20 years since.
And I'm so sorry, cause I'm such a moron. You can call me something stupid. Anytime you want, it's a simple equation. The wires apply pressure, expert time together, a lifestyle we measure. I want to calculate.
On a more serious note, what do you think about, you know, the digital age?
In a traditional sense, you know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, record labels would have thrown 20 bands at the wall and hopefully 2 or 3 of them would have stuck. Like, development deals would have been around, but like for us, that wasn't there in 2008.
New York City loves London, London town loves New York City. New York City loves London, London town loves New York City.
We were taking record label meetings and like some of the staff we were meeting were about to lose their jobs and stuff, so they were really interested, but the actual kind of foundations of the industry had fallen apart around them. So instead of kind of like burying our heads in the sand, we kind of went the opposite route and we went full out. We started playing loads more shows. We really did a kind of DIY, do-it-yourself kind of ethic of playing loads of shows, doing everything that we could to get our name raised.
Roots around me, how can I leave? There's a few broken branches on my family tree. Spit and sawdust, it's all been consumed. Anything is possible in my living room, but I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Have I said something wrong?
Things like MySpace are good for that kind of thing, tying back into the digital thing, where people can access stuff for free and not only come to the gigs, but then go away and actually, like, instead of having, say traditionally you would have had to, you can't really give away a vinyl or a CD because it's cost you as a band too much to make. But if you can just give them a download link or send them to your MySpace, send them to like a contact page where they can go and find your stuff for free, it makes it so much easier. That really kind of tied us into Strummerville in the best kind of way, because they're out there in London actually helping young bands.
The traffic on the heated. The traffic on children. I kicking up the traffic at the store. Just get on traffic
I'm going to ask everybody this, but what do you believe is the purpose of music?
I think music is an amazing form of self-expression.
For me, the purpose of music is to really kind of, not to teach kids, but to be part of that process of expanding the horizons of everyone, you know?
Sometimes when you start a song, you can start with this initial idea and you start putting it to music, and the music can change and develop and nurture that original idea until it becomes something else. So like, say for example, you're writing about being pissed off. By the time you sort of set that to music and you get to the end of the song that you've just written, you know, those feelings could have gone and changed into something, you know, more positive.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In the next episode, we'll meet two more of Strummerville's finest, Molotov Jukebox and Beans on Toast. See you then.